Well, it is Sunday morning, and many of us use Sundays to get things ready for the week. At our law firm, we use Sunday morning to get things ready for clients. It's always a busy week here in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. There's a lot of people, however, who can't utilize their Sunday because they're awaiting trial in custody, or they were arrested over the weekend and had a high bail set and are going to remain in custody until trial. It's never a good situation. So if you find yourself in that situation, it's very important that you speak to your attorney about what can be done to reduce bail. Remember that in most situations, you can only file a bail motion every 30 days, but you should definitely think about doing that whenever a person is in custody and is going to stay there pending trial. Now, obviously, there are situations where a person has a parole or probation detainer, and I've done articles on that about what to do in that situation. But even if you have a probation detainer, there are things that your attorney can do to possibly have that detainer lifted. Now, remember that bail in Pennsylvania, everyone is entitled to bail with the exception of really murder. First degree murder, you are not entitled to bail in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. New Jersey's bail system, if you recall, operates now much different than Pennsylvania's system. They do more of a risk assessment analysis, also known as a public safety assessment, to determine bail. There is a cashless bail system in New Jersey. Pennsylvania, I believe, will eventually go in that direction, but right now, Pennsylvania is still using the cash-based bail system, which really isn't fair because, I mean, really, they're not even evaluating the risk. They're simply saying, well, if you can afford to pay, you can get out, even if you're dangerous. And that's really not the right analysis. But remember that in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, courts will use a variety of factors to determine whether or not a person should be released on a reasonable bail. Now, all bail should be reasonable, but in most situations, judges aren't setting reasonable bail. Remember, bail is set on a variety of factors: contacts to the community, prior criminal history. And when we say contacts, we mean, do you have a job? Do you have family? Do you have roots in the community? Are you a business owner? How long have you lived there? Did you go to high school here? Did you go to college here? All important questions. With regards to your criminal history, is there a propensity toward violence? If you have a criminal history where there is violence, it's important that your attorney evaluate how old that history is. And finally, in terms of risk to the victim and risk to the community in general. Now, with regards to risk to the victim, any attorney should advise their client that you don't want to engage that alleged victim in any way, whether it be indirectly or directly. But again, a lot of courts go further and ask the question, are you a danger to the community? It's important that the attorney point out to the court that this person has been a business owner or worked in the community a long time. You have family, you have friends. This isn't the kind of person who's going to go out and just commit random acts of violence. All these are very important in terms of a reasonable bail. We see high bail more and more, especially in Philadelphia. Recently, Philadelphia, I believe that the DA's office has got away from it, but in the past, just recently during the COVID shutdown, the DA's office has been asking for, in many cases, $1 million bail for individuals who have no prior criminal history, and the charges are misdemeanor charges. So hopefully that isn't the case. We haven't had situations like that in a while, but remember, if you are arrested, it's very important that your family get in touch with an attorney as soon as possible. This is why we answer our calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In Pennsylvania, 215-755-9000. In New Jersey, 856-793-7429. If you are arrested, get in touch with an attorney as fast as possible. The website, GamboneLaw.com, a tremendous resource for you and your family. I'm going to link in some articles that I've written on bail. I suggest that if you have a situation where you have a friend or a family member awaiting trial, sitting there on a high bail, you take a look at that article. It's a tremendous resource. So once again, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great Sunday. Please enjoy it responsibly. Please don't drink and drive. But if you are arrested, give us a call. I will talk to you all soon.